Dual cable pulley row. So in order to do this exercise, you would need a cable machine who has two hooks or two attachments available, and you want to utilize these handles, right? So I've already adjusted my weight, and what I'm going to do is sit down on the bench, popping my feet onto the step. Already my shoulders are coming down, my core is tight, because from here I'm actually going to push myself away from the cable. Now, what you want to ensure is that you've got a slight bend in your knee. You're not fully locked down, you're not too close in, because you want to give yourself enough room to stretch forward, and I'll show you what I mean. So I've pulled back, my knees are just very slightly bent. Now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to allow the cables to pull me forward, keeping my chest upright. I'm going to allow the cables to pull me forward so that I can start to stretch out my back, right? Keep my shoulders nice and low. I'm letting it stretch me, stretch me, stretch me. From here, I'm going to take a slight lean back and then pull and drive with my elbows, squeezing my back together. Now again, I'm gonna let it stretch me forward. Let the muscles work, let the muscles resist, and then from here, lean and pull. So I'll show you in action. Deep breaths. Now doing a dual pulley row puts a lot more emphasis on the arms in particular, right? So anytime you do something that requires the hands or, legs, usually we do it double. So for example, if I was to use this machine on a regular cable, I would do something like a seated row with just one attachment. What tends to happen is you utilize and you focus on both arms at a time, but you don't really understand or recognize the imbalances between this side and this side. So when you utilize a dual pulley row, you're actually separating the two so that you can utilize both sides and try to kind of do it in an even manner. So if you're someone who struggles with imbalance in the body, in the upper body especially, I would highly recommend that you utilize this exercise. Please ensure you keep your shoulders down and back at all times, and think about rolling towards your belly button.